Hi and welcome to Cheeky Richo's no bowl, no oven, baked chocolate patty cakes. This is a fun little idea that you can use if you've got a pie oven. They're very cheap to buy, small to store and portable. If you're living in an apartment or going to college or university, you can make these patty cakes on your bedroom floor. You can use any sort of container to mix it in, from a juice container to a milk container to even a plastic bag. I'm using a pancake pen which has got a dispenser on it. So what we're going to do is pour all of our ingredients into our pancake pen, give it a really thorough shake and cook it in our pie maker. Then we're going to top it, again not using a bowl. I've got my pie maker on and it's preheating, and that's about the size of little patty cakes that you're going to be making. We're going to line that with patty papers and pour our mixture into that. They only take about 7 or 8 minutes to cook, so they're quick as well. So we'll just pop that to one side. Let's get started. To our pancake pen, we are going to add a half a package of pre-made cake mix. I'm just using a No Frills brand, black and gold, generic brand cake mix. I'm going to tip that powder into our pancake pen. You will get a little bit of spillage. It's actually easy to do this from the bag itself, but that's basically what you've got. In with our egg. The recipe calls for 1 egg for the full package. I'm using 1 egg for the half a package. Not the most economical way to do it, but it's a lot easier to do that than to cut an egg in half or have to use or store the other half of the egg. In with our milk. On with our lid. This could be any juice bottle, drink bottle. And now we shake it for quite some time, so you're getting exercise as well. Okay, we allow our cake batter to settle into the bottom of the container, whichever type container you intend to be using, and then we open up our preheated pie oven, pop in our patty papers. Just be careful here because this is quite hot. Take the lid off, and give it a squirt. Try and have them all looking about even. Pop our lid back on and close the lid for about 6 minutes and then check them. After 6 minutes, our little cupcakes are made. They're springy on the top, nicely risen, very pale. Don't worry about that, we're going to put chocolate on top of them. Now, I'm using smaller cupcake patties now, just to show you how that can be done. Okay, I'll only give those a couple of minutes, those ones, maybe 4 minutes. Right, while these are still too really hot to touch, you get a chocolate buddy and you sit it on top of it. Just one chocolate buddy. And just sit them on a flat surface would be better. And allow that chocolate to melt over the top. Okay, they're starting to melt now, so just get your chocolate buddy and just smear it around with your finger. Just smear it around. Don't worry about it being too even. And then put that aside and do the same with the rest of them. But when these are cold, you'll have this crisp, fresh bite of chocolate on top. Decorate it any way you wish. See, I promised you, no oven, no bowl. How simple is that? Cherry on top. There you have it. The last four are ready to come out of the pie maker. Just turn it off. You're hot, just be very careful. Pick them up by the paper, you'll be fine. I haven't tried them with silicone holders because I think they might melt. I'll just put a white chocolate buddy on there now. Let it melt around a little bit. Just give it a little smear around with your finger like I showed you before. So, not a bowl in sight, not an oven in sight. How cool is that? Let those melt properly and we'll just put some different sprinkles or something on top of those. These are for those who don't like dark chocolate. Or for little kids who are going to make a big mess with them. Okay, this is a true budget-friendly idea. I've used a half a packet of generic brand cake mix, which cost about $1, so that's half of that. 1 egg and half a cup of milk with your choice of sprinkles. You don't need a bowl, you don't need an oven, and you don't need a lot of money to turn out a dozen pretty little cakes that all look a little bit different in next to no time. Why don't you give this little idea a try on your next camping trip, or if you're travelling in a caravan or a motorhome or an RV. Thank you for watching.